What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm playing peekaboo with you. Hi. Hi, Pisces. Um, this is your reading for October 2020. Okay? Let's see what's happening, what still is going on. But quickly, I want to tell you a very quick, very interesting story, actually. So, my week got very busy, very unexpectedly, in an incredibly positive way. And a beautiful friend of mine who also does readings. She prefers to use more oracle cards, where I like to use tarot cards. Well, even actually I like both. But she actually spoke about this without even sort of realizing it, and I was like, yes. Like, yes. Okay. But anyway, so my week got quite busy. And so yesterday, for those of you that follow my channel, you will know that in the weekend love readings, I was saying that I'm going to do the 21 September till 4 August readings for you this week. And I realized, oh my goodness, October is coming up. Time has gone really, really fast. So subsequently, we scraped that plan and we're now doing your October 2020 readings. But so because I had less time yesterday, I was just quickly rushing through a couple of readings and I did like 6 in a row. And I was like boom, 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 boom. Energy was on fire. I was like on the burn. And even though I feel they were really powerful readings because I looked at them again, I uploaded them on the YouTube channel, even though they're not public yet. But I felt like, that is not me. That is not what I do. For me, I will only want to give you the absolute very best. And for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Adrian. I'm intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis, which is not like the woo, you will sleep type of thing. But so I said, you know what, I'm never going to give you anything if I don't give you 100%. So I shifted my schedule around so I can give you a nice, decent, proper reading for October 2020. So there it is. As always, my graphic design and social media management is done by incredible AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And if you need graphic design done in your life or your business or social media management, which has probably become more important than ever before right now, there's a link in the description below that you can follow. AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Right, so we're looking at your recent past, and in looking in the recent past, what are the things that brought you to where you currently are? Because whatever you did before brought you to where you are right now, and whatever you're doing right now is taking you forward. So what are you bringing towards yourself? Okay. Even though we are going to the future, we're always bringing the future towards us because we are creating the future by what we do, don't do, speak, don't speak, that sort of thing. Right, let's see. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. Sun, obviously your zodiac sign, so you're a Pisces. And your moon sign is about your emotions. Yeah, what is going on here? Come on. Oh, this card really wants to come out. So let's. Oh, okay. Whoa. Yeah. All right. What were I saying? Oh, zodiac, sun sign, your zodiac sign. Listen, this is a powerful reading. This is a powerful reading. Moon is your emotions. Ascending or rising is sorry, how you deal with sort of new situations, starting things, which is always reflected also by how we are ending things. Okay. A lot of times when we speak about start, we just think about the start, but a lot of how we start things is by how we end things. And there's quite a strong focus for me at the moment on Pisces, very much on the self, in a very positive sense. Okay. And one more card for the overall energy. And if there's, concerns about sort of like communication, maybe you're not being so well understood or well received, or maybe there's just sort of like a looming fight in the air, you want to look at your Mercury. If you know what your Mercury is, you can look at that reading. And if there's concerns with love, then you can look at your Venus. However, what I can tell you for your overall energy there with the Four of Pentacles, um, money, 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 money. You know, what is that song? I think Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The jingle is very catchy. But for some of you, um, and this is obviously an overall reading, so you take what resonates with you. But there's a beautiful stable sort of connection with the energy of money. I feel for many of you with money specifically, as you were getting it, it was going out. As you were getting it, it was going out. Somebody always needed it. Something always needed it. Someone always needed it more than you, you know? And so sometimes when it comes to an energy like this specifically, or sort of like, you know, a way like that, like sort of working with energy like that, because everything is just energy expressed. We are human beings that is energy expressed. These cards are energy expressed into tarot cards, you know. Money is energy expressed, you know, be it in digital format or physical format, you know. And so some of you were like, no, I'm not going to give it to you anymore. I'm going to keep it to myself now, you know. Also, let's say, for example, you've got a business, so maybe you're like a baker, okay? And you may be living like, say, like a smaller sort of community. And maybe something smaller than urban living, maybe something kind of like country living, you know? And you know, you bake all these beautiful cakes and stuff for people, and you all sort of know each other, and you know, sometimes you give to other people, they sort of buy and then they pay you like later, but then it ends up that a lot of times they don't pay you and you're like, oh shame, you know, maybe they can't afford it, maybe they've got some problems, oh, one has to be understanding. And I feel for many of you in that sort of, you know, and you can sort of see how you fit into that sort of analogy. Well, this can be a really very, very real example for some of you, that you've sort of been doing that for a long time, and you're like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to disrespect myself, my art, my time, my passion, my skill, you know, like this any longer. And so some of you are really stepping in that space where it's almost like you don't even have to really say, I'm sorry, I won't do it anymore, because it's not expected of you anymore, because you're not giving that energy out anymore, okay? There's a very much understanding here that's growing, that's beautifully growing. And obviously, you know, at the time of me doing this reading, we literally just had the new moon that started in Virgo. And that is really all about, you know, organizing and structure, you know. And obviously, as we go into October, you know, we're going, or as we go into October already, you know, we've got that Libra energy. It's about the balance, the things that are not working out, okay? So, wonderful. You cleaned out your closet, you made space, you took a lot of things out there that it's almost like when you clean your fridge, you know, you take all those things out there that is just little bowls and stuff, and you know, cleaning out the corners, and suddenly you look at the fridge, you go like, huh, you know, it's got that beauty that it has once again, you know, when you saw it in the shop, or you know, when you just moved in, or anything like that. So in your recent past, you've got the Tower. Things went south in a bad way. They went south. Life was showing to you like, wow, fishes, you gotta swim in harmony here. Okay, you were like koi fish that was like your bearings was a little bit off, so you were like kapush, like swimming into one another. You know, it was wild. Five of Pentacles. There was some lack coming through there. There was a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness. Just basically feeling used by everybody. With Knight of Pentacles, so you know, you started to like level up. Ow! Now where you currently are, the Empress, love that for you. The Emperor, love that for you even more. Right in the middle, there is a card that just wanted to come out. Remember, I was shuffling and there was this card that just wanted to come out. Emperor, okay, and the Death card. Incredible news, actually. And it's almost like you wanna sort of, especially with a card falling like that, there's different ways that, I've been doing tarot for quite a number of years. I started in 2001. And so you start off, because it's an energy, it's a language, so you start to get certain telltale signs. And when a card sort of falls like that, it's like some of you are trying to sort of skip around the really, really hard parts. You want to get all the good and you want to put in the work. It's not like you want to skip it out, but you don't want to do those really groggy, sort of almost ugly things. I feel that there's some sort of, and I've seen this for you before, there's some sort of merge or some sort of movement. There's some profound change that is required for the completion of this plan. Okay. And as you go forward, what's coming towards you, I'm going to talk about it now, but the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups, because if I get into this story, I'm going to forget to even show you these cards. Flow of abundance, outwards. Now, many of you are not searching for love right now. Okay? You're like, this is all about me. I'm going to, get my own life sorted out. But it's by doing that sorting out that you're basically shining up like a bright new penny. That's what's happening over here. Okay, and it's beautiful, and people are noticing it because I think when we speak sometimes about, for example, attraction. We sometimes think that it's just sort of like the way that you look on the outside, but I mean, what we see as attractive is it's a perception. One person, and I'm literally talking about platonic looks now. One person looks at another person, and go like, oh my goodness, sassy. Another person, like, that plain person, like they're so dull, But what's happening is that you're shining up within the inside. There's improving health here, there's improving state of mind here. There's it's almost like your cells are shining up, like the knob is being turned up, and you are shining up more, and people are noticing it. All right, and because of that, you are naturally more attractive, and they sort of want you. Okay, they want to be with you because everybody wants to be associated with something that's beautifully positive. Now, with the Death card, where you currently are, you are standing in front of quite a big decision here at the moment. Or let's rather put it like this. In order to get what your heart desires, here is something that you have to do that you may have sort of been aware of for quite some time, but you were putting it off as long as possible, and now you can no longer put it off. All right. And so what's coming towards you, this decision is sort of causing you a little bit of anxiety, quite a bit. So you've got, everything is perfect, everything is there, and you wish you can sort of bypass this one thing. But you can't, okay? You can't, because there is something, especially if this is love. So it's either love, it could be maybe that you're opening a shop, that you're going for a job, but there's something here that makes your heart beat so much faster. And even with love, it's got that. It's not a teenager sort of love, where the butterflies are throwing a rave party in your belly type of thing. It's a very mature, stable feel. Somehow this is well thought out. So even though there's kind of like pressure at the moment, this is not a brand new situation. I don't even feel that it's a repeating situation. This is something that for some reason before it fell apart. It made you feel all groggy. You kind of got yourself together from it because you thought you're never going to be able to salvage the situation. And where you are right now, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of possibility. It really, really seems like this can work. And, and it seems like that way from both sides. So this is more than just hope. There's very much a guarantee on the table here. But in order for you to experience a guarantee, you need to make this it's not a sacrifice, it's more like that final step, you know, that needs to be made. And it's almost like you're looking for ways around this, you know. If only I didn't have to do this. If only you gotta. It's part of the deal because they need to know that you are serious. And I feel that you're really making up your mind and you're going for gold here, you're going for love here, okay? Interestingly enough, I was just sort of playing with the cards, but I was looking at this final energy. So we're going to clarify what's coming towards you first. Never done that before in all my years. Never done that before. So definitely a first for me. So thank you for your collective energy that brought that about. So we're going to clarify. I can't believe this. This is blowing my mind. This is like a first time ever. So exciting. It's kind of delicious. Anyway, so what's coming towards you? Nine of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. And that is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay? Now, because you are Pisces and you always want to see the cards, there you go. This is like feeling... It's feeling stuck, but in a good way, if that makes sense. So feeling stuck, but in a good way. And the reason why you're feeling stuck in a good way is because you are not embracing the ways before that brought you back to exactly where you are again. Okay? You are moving forward. This is about faith. This is about trust. This is about knowing that you can move forward, knowing that you are being provided for, knowing that the universe is catering for you, knowing that there is a way, knowing in the center of your heart that just because you don't see the solution right now doesn't mean that it's not there. Hold on. Don't feel just because that is being said that this is your out of jail free card to bypass what you need to do. But the good news is that remember that we okay, it makes sense now why I'm clarifying what's coming towards you first, because remember, we create the future by what we currently do. So you are where you currently are based on the idea from the recent past. Wow. This is like, this is blowing my mind. All right. Anyway. So this is a reminder that you are where you currently are in your current situation based on the previous energy that you put out. Because remember, we create our lives by the thoughts and the words and the actions. So what we speak, what we think, and what we do. So by the actions that you had before, when that situation fell apart, when you felt in that space of like, oh my goodness, you know, you kind of came from the creation of, I will change this, I will do what I need to do, which is fantastic. But it also came with, you know, when we come from that energy sort of like, I will do whatever it is that I have to do, what we sometimes have is that we sort of put that thing out there that we're going to have to do something, you know, very sort of definite in order to change the story. Boom, here you are right now. Have to do something very definite to change the story. That is why you're feeling stuck, where you are right now. Six of Pentacles. Change the energy and you change everything. Okay. So let's go to the recent past then. The Tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. The energy that brought you to where you are. So, okay, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. You lost. You didn't want to lose. You realize that you're going to have to change your mindset to get what you want to get. And this is a powerful reminder actually for you, because you know, yeah, I want to show you this actually. So with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords, I just want you to understand what I'm saying. So for those of you that don't understand tarot, which is perfectly fine, you are reminded here, And this card is sneaking at me, like, look at me, look at me. So the High Priestess, which is such a high energy. 3 of Wands underneath. Oh my goodness. All right, stop that now. Stop that now. Stop that now. One more. 5 of Wands. So you are reminded that when you had the confrontation, you know, the emotional sort of mess all over the place, when you felt it, it was by being here, but embracing what it is that you want to have, that you changed everything. Because as you change everything, you tapped into that energy of the abundance and the flow that is ever present. And as you did that, you change your energy output. You change your mind, you change your energy, and you changed everything. Okay? But there was still that space of like, I will do whatever I need to do to get what I want to get. Okay? Which brought you to where you are right now. So let's look at the overall energy first, which is the 4 of Pentacles, where you are right now. Expanding relationship with money, with the materialistic of the world. Things are kind of working out for you. And what sometimes happens, because your clarifiers are confirming this 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and King of Cups. What sometimes happens is we are where we are. And when it seems that things are going really, really well, it seems like we now have to move. And so you're like, hold up, what's happening over here? Things are well where I am right now. But there is also an indication to us that as you go forward, you are in the energy flow right now of things actually going well for you. And if they go well for you here, then they can go well for you there. Okay, they can go well for you anywhere. And it is administered by your emotions. Master the emotions, and this is really something so profound and strong for Pisces. If you want to focus on anything, focus on in a healthy way, with a focus on loving yourself more and more and more. Focus on getting that control over the emotions, and the way that you are called to do it is not just to embrace all the beautiful things of like, you know, I'm the universe, everything is beautiful, I'm love and light and shine. Those are good things. But it's also about going inside. What are the things holding you back? What are the things tripping you up? Okay? What are the emotional scars that are still hurting your heart? What are you crying about in the middle of the night in the shower when nobody's watching and you're all alone? Clarifies for the current situation, the Empress, the Emperor, the Death card, 3 major arcana cards. First clarifier coming out, also major arcana is the Moon, followed by the 9 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Cups. You've got to let the past go. You got to let the past go. It's almost like you want somebody to feel sorry for something, to apologize for something, it's like, I will give them a chance, I will open my heart, I will do all of this, but they must be sorry. Why? That is placing your energy in somebody else's field. It's time to go take that energy. One of my spiritual regression hypnosis clients put it so beautifully, who wasn't a Pisces, by the way, that's a Libra, I think, yeah, who said, I have left my energy, it's like a bag of energy, of power that I have, and I've left a lot of my power somewhere along the line of life, because I was asking, why do I want to have the session? And I would like to go get my power back. Blew me away. And this is where you are at the moment, Pisces. It's time to go get your power back, and the way you get your power back is by, it's not all smiley. It is really by, I feel that when that sort of, you know, discord happened there in the past, you know, that the disappointment, it really knocked you very hard. It's time to forgive that situation. What do we have from the universe for you? So we got the 10 of Materials, which is the 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely a period of abundance for you. And then with this card, the Justice card was underneath the Ace of Inspiration. Okay. So some of you might still be struggling with giving to yourself on a consistent basis. So you might want to work on that. All right. And your angel card jumped right out. Let's see what it is. Cupid, love. It says, we the angels send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this awakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. All of it, including loving yourself, nature, everything. All right. And sometimes that means that we have to do that inner work, which is not always pretty, but it's like, renovating a house. The end result is always gorgeous. Okay. Thank you for your time, energy, love, and light. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you might want to consider subscribing. I upload regular readings for you. And namaste, love and light. May October be the most beautiful month for you, the start of something glorious.